Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope all of you are doing well. This particular video is on babies' rashes on babies' skin. Whatever I know, whatever information I have regarding babies, I will try and help you with that information. So before start with the video, I request all of you to please like the video if you find it useful, share it with others. Please subscribe to my channel. I hope I'll be able to help you with a lot more interesting or helpful videos in the coming days. So let's get started with the video. It is like rashes on baby skin, which is something mothers, especially new moms, are so much worried about what to do or not to do. Why is it happening? So it's just whatever information, whatever details, and whatever I know, I'm just sharing with you. It may or may not be applicable to everyone, or I am not saying it is totally is exactly what the doctors will say. I am not a doctor, so I will not be able to say as per doctor will say. But obviously, because I have had experiences of going to the doctors for rashes for my baby, or going through data through in internet and everything, and talking to so many people with so above, I'll just share my experiences and whatever information I have. Particularly rashes, first and foremost, the most popular rashes in baby is obviously diaper rashes. If you are putting diaper on your baby for a lot of time, you are not giving him diaper free, him or her diaper free time, it is not actually good for their skin. Their skin is very soft and delicate. So I'll request all of you, how much time you can, please try and give them some diaper free time. Don't always put diapers on your babies. Firstly, they feel a lot of irritation. Diapers are something, if we ourselves try and imagine wearing diapers all the time, it is so difficult to carry on with the diaper the whole day, 24 hours. So first and foremost is give him or her, give your baby a lot of diaper free time. Try and keep him, you know like away from diapers. Don't put on diapers 24 hours. You can put on cotton. I have seen in this some sites, especially First Cry, I have seen they have started with some antibacterial cotton, bottoms, cotton shorts, pure cotton underwears. It is, they mention it as antibacterial, and it is very soft. It is very delicate. It is very comfortable to wear. Also, the quality is also very good. You can go and check it out. It is available in First Cry. You can use those also on your babies. But whenever you're not putting on diapers on your baby, make sure your baby is not always touching his or her delicate areas, because they are not aware of how delicate that area is. So uh, just make sure they don't touch that area every time. And if they're touching it, then put on cotton, pure cotton shorts, or you can also wrap them with the pure cotton. Those clothes are available, you can wrap them with those also. And secondly, if you are putting on diapers also, some moms, that they're very busy, I can understand it's not always possible to give them diaper free time. So you're forced to actually use diapers 24 hours. Then make sure that the diapers are changed. One diaper, keeping it for a longer time, is not good for their skin. It may lead to a lot of infections, which is not good. They'll not feel good about it, and some infections may lead to long-term implications also. So just be sure you change the diaper at least 2 to 3 hours, depending on how much he or she is peeing, obviously, the frequency. But still, I would suggest at least every 3 hours you should change it. Even at night, if you're mostly we put on diapers while they are sleeping, and that time also make sure even in between your sleep, try and change once or twice the diapers, because if you're keeping it for such a long time, like 8 hours, 10 hours, it's not good for their skin. and some infections, as I said, can lead to future complications, so better avoid it. And if you find there is any infection happening, or some irritation happening, you can go to the doctor. You can get the urine test done, the pH level and the bacteria present is all okay or not. And so diaper rashes happen because of those diapers kept for a longer time, and during, especially during summer or monsoon, it is so itchy, or it is so sweaty, or like a lot of urine they are passing like that. Because of that also happens a lot, mostly during summer and monsoon. So, and whenever you're putting in on diapers, just make sure that you're putting in sometimes, like what I used to do. My mom told me, my elders told me, this I always believe, that the doctors are not always capable of telling you every small minute details, how to take care of your baby. So just be careful. The elders, they have good experience. Whenever they are seeing something, use your judgment obviously, but try to listen to them also. A lot of times I've seen they are telling us something that is very useful for us. For example, my mom used to tell me, and I'm following it. Really, it's very helpful to put coconut oil in the intimate areas of baby. Coconut oil, always I use virgin coconut oil for babies. It is very good for infections. It works as an antibacterial uh, component. So you can apply virgin coconut oil on the intimate areas of your babies. You can apply, and whenever you're putting on diapers, especially in summer or monsoon, all the time applying coconut oil is not good, because they'll feel very hot, they'll feel sweaty. So what you can do is, before bath or after bath, once you can apply coconut oil in that time. Whenever you're like removing one, changing the diapers of the babies, try and wipe the area properly, so that any residue, any dirt accumulated in that area is cleaned well. And after that, twice or thrice in a day, before putting on the diaper, try and apply some good baby powder in the intimate areas, like armpits, neck area, or the so putting a good baby powder in those areas is very helpful. Twice or thrice. Make sure during summer and monsoon you use it. Put the powder properly, and make sure it doesn't go to your baby's mouth or something, or they don't touch it with their hand, because powders are not like, though baby powders are generally, they are chemical free, but still it's better to avoid powders going inside their mouth or eyes, to avoid irritation. So you're putting in powders to avoid the diaper rashes. If then also diaper rashes happen, you can go and consult your doctor. You can use, before going to a doctor, you can use diaper rash creams. I have used like a few diaper rash creams like Himalaya. I've used Mother Splash also, but I feel Mother Splash diaper rash cream is a bit sticky in nature, but I think the after effects are very good. Whenever I found diaper rashes are there, I use it. If I use it once or twice on, so it works wonders. So you can use that for your baby. Mother Splash company, a diaper rash. So this is about the rashes of that area. Then also, if you're finding, just wait for 4 days, and then also if you're finding there is no improvement, or there is, it is deteriorating, then please consult your doctor ASAP. And if possible, you can send images of that area to the doctor over WhatsApp, so that you can get a quick solution to that. And secondly, the rashes which we find in body or face of your baby. So if you're finding rashes happening in your baby's face or body or other areas which are not diaper rashes, first and foremost, just make sure, being a mother or being a father or being a guardian, just try and find out what is the cause of that rash. Is it some food allergy, some kind of allergy? There can be heat allergy also, there can be dust pollution also, there can be food allergy also. food allergy, if there, then you have to find out what he or she ate in the last 2 3 days, in the last 2 days mainly, today, yesterday, like what he or she ate that suddenly it started erupting. If it is in his or her whole body, then it may be some particular allergy. So make sure you try and find out what is causing that allergy. That the cause is very important, so that you uh, can prevent it in future. And if you find the thing, it is not looking good, it is not going away in 2 3 days, then you can consult your doctor. But you can also try and see by applying virgin coconut oil, massaging lightly, even on face you can apply on the babies. It works wonders, it is very good. Don't use anything whatever you get in the market or anything like that. Consult your doctor before applying anything. And another thing I would like to tell you, that if the doctor is suggesting you some cream or some tablet, please once at least inquire, either to ask the doctor or over net. Try and find out if it is some kind of, like a bit high power dose, high dose medicine, because it may have some after effects, some side effects. There are some medicines, I am sharing my experience. When my doctor told me, you apply this particular cream on the baby's face rashes, and I applied it and I saw the thing worsened, because it is not good. It is like not so much safe for minor rashes. Only if it is so critical, the rashes are in a very bad condition, then go for medication. Otherwise, avoid medicines, especially on the skin, especially on the face area of the baby. It is very important to avoid it. So food allergy can happen. There can be a seasonal rashes, like I saw my baby is developing rashes during monsoon, the rainy season. So there was a weather change, there was also a climate change, from like we travel from one place to another. So obviously the total climate change was there, so that also caused rashes in the baby's skin. And new food, if you're introducing new foods to the baby, sometimes some effects happen, like because of that also rashes come out on your baby's face. So just be sure you find out the cause and don't panic. I just say wait for a few days, it may go off on its own. If it is due to the season, the weather, then it may stay for a few more days. But you can just see and find out whether the rashes are something very like something to panic about, something to worry about, or they're just normal rashes. If you find the baby's rashes are there, then stop applying the whatever cream or oil you're applying on the baby's face or body, and just give his or her skin some free time, and just see if it is helping in any way. If it is not helping, you can apply virgin coconut oil and see. Still, if it is not helping, you can consult your doctor. And rashes are very common in babies, but most important is just try and find out what is causing rashes and avoid a few food that can cause food allergy or rashes. All babies cannot accept every food in the similar manner. So your baby may have some kind of food allergy as compared to some other babies. So just see, even a normal potato can cause some kind of after effects in some baby, whereas potato can be a very common food for another baby. So just don't panic, find out the reason, and wait for some time, then talk to your doctor, and according to his or her guidance, just apply the medications. And for baby, whatever medication, even if your doctor is saying something, I would suggest first of all find out what is the composition, or at least inquire over online. And there are so many sites nowadays. Is it safe for babies, or what are the side effects of it, and what are the usage of it, what is the dosage of it. So just for your confirmation, for your baby's safety, at least try and study, and then only use a medication, I would suggest. And yeah, that's it about today's video of babies rashes. So whatever I knew, I think I have shared most of them. If I remember something, some other thing, I'll add it in the description of the video. You can go through it. If you have any suggestion, you can let me know. I'll try and incorporate those things also. Certainly help me in improving my videos. And take care of your babies. Be happy, keep smiling. Bye.